What is up, YouTube? It's your boy, Hydrated Productions, here with the beginning of a new franchise and the first on this channel. This is the New York Jets franchise. We're starting in the beginning of the 2023 season. I've already seen the season. We went 7-10, so we possessed the 9th overall pick. First order of business, signing a few important players. We went ahead and re-signed Bryce Hall, who you can see on the screen, decent corner for not too bad of a price. And we also re-signed Mecole Hardman. But the other thing I want to talk about is this trade that I made as one of my first moves in the franchise. Now, on paper, I know this might look questionable because we're giving away Quinnen Williams, who's a very good defensive tackle, along with decent draft capital to get a number 1 overall pick. But when you see Devontae Rudolph, you will understand why. This guy is a beast. He's a generational quarterback talent who I believe can be the face of this franchise for the next 20 years or so. After taking a peek at free agency and determining that there weren't any players worthwhile for our price budget, we went ahead and sent to the draft where we took Devontae Rudolph with the number 1 pick. And as you can see, hidden 96 throw power, had all A accuracy. It's a beast. Now let's get right into it. First game of the season, we're facing off against the Indianapolis Colts and Anthony Richardson. Obviously not going to be the easiest matchup, but it's also not the most difficult that we can start off with our rookie quarterback. But let's get right into it. First play of the game, we get the ball after Indianapolis scores a touchdown early. Dropping back, rolling out right, looking, and he connects with Garrett Wilson for the first down. What a first play for the rookie quarterback. Can't ask much more of the rookie there for his first down in the NFL on offense. But next play, handing it off to Breece Hall up the middle and gets a decent gain of 6 yards on that play. Important to get the running game going. One of the main issues I noticed this offseason with our O-line, so we'll see how that becomes a factor later on. It might become an issue. Looking, and he finds B for the first down. Next play, calling audibles out there on the field. Rolling out, and he playmakers, and he hits Breece Hall. No one's going to catch him. First touchdown of his career. Touchdown to Breece Hall. And after a turnover, we get the ball deep in enemy territory, and we'll see if we can make the most of it. Dropping back, rolling out, looking for X, and it's dropped. Good coverage there, unable to pull it in. 3rd and 11 coming up here. Big play, looking to the middle. I also forgot to mention our quarterback, and there's a fumble there by Zach Wilson, but our quarterback got injured on that last play, which is why he wasn't in, but he is back in the game at this point. Throwing in there, lucky that that one wasn't intercepted. Horrible read by me. But now looking to just make something happen before halftime, dropping back, throwing, and it's intercepted. Doesn't make much of a difference, but you hate to see it. His first interception in a time when it wasn't really necessary. Calling an RPO, hits Mecole Hardman. Nice gain of about 7, now 3rd and 4. Gotta pick up this first down. And he misses him. So close. 4th and 4 now. Gotta have this first down. Looking, and he hits Mecole Hardman, and he barely picks up the first down. Down by 7, looking to put some points on the board here. Hits the check down to Breece Hall, makes a man miss, and gets 3 yards on the play. Drops back, 2nd and 7, trying to hit B, and he can. Garrett Wilson first down. Rolls out and has to throw that away as pressure comes quickly. As I mentioned, O-line becoming a factor. Hits Garrett Wilson on a short pass and gets a nice gain of 9 yards there. Now we're going to try to pick it up with Breece Hall, and he is going nowhere. He's absolutely stuffed in the backfield. But it doesn't matter because Mecole Hardman is going to pick up a good chunk of yardage. And we miss a touchdown there narrowly. And we're trying to get it back here. And we are able to connect with Garrett Wilson for the 2nd passing touchdown of the game. As you can see, got a good output from Mecole Hardman and Garrett Wilson. Now we are on to the Miami Dolphins. This is obviously not an easy matchup for the second week in the season. The Dolphins are a very good team, especially in Madden. But let's see if we can go get another win under our belts. Starting 0-0, getting the ball first in this game. The quarterback drops back, looks, and tries a deep ball. It's overthrown, and again, lucky that one was not intercepted there. Questionable pass by me, but we'll move on to the next play. Again, our rookie quarterback gets hurt, and Zach Wilson is put in the game, but Breece Hall is going to pick up 6 yards. Pulled hamstring. We're going to keep him out just to keep the rookie safe. No need to rush him back in the second week of the season when it's not really necessary. Anyway, Zach Wilson drops back, and he is able to connect with Conklin for the first down on 4th down. Moving the chains. Now on to the next set of downs. Zach Wilson under center. Play action. Tries to find X, but that's excellent coverage by Jalen Ramsey. Not much we can do there. And McCole Hardman is also cramping up, so he is not going to be in the game for the next few plays. That is a huge blow to our offense, but let's see if we can make something happen without him. We are going to be sacked for a huge loss. Now 3rd and 22. Got to make something happen here if we want to have a shot at the first down. 4 verts here. Trying to find Breece Hall. That's overthrown. And again, almost intercepted. Not a great start for our team. Backed up a lot. And we are going to have to punt this ball away. And the Dolphins are going to take over here and get a shot on offense. And they do go down and score a touchdown, so that's unfortunate for us. We're going to have to try to catch back up now after getting the ball first. Giving it to Breece Hall. Nice move there to get 6 yards. Looks like he had nothing there. Able to make something happen. 2nd and 4. Drops back. Looks deep for Garrett Wilson. And he catches it. Could that be the boost that our offense needed? Now 1st down. Just outside of the red zone. Looking for points on the board here. It's the most important thing right now. And a touchdown. Allen Lazard. Huge play. Tie game. But the Dolphins go down and get a field goal to end the first quarter. So again, we're trailing. Looking to put some more points on the board. And perhaps take the lead here. Dropping back. And we get hit again. As I keep bringing up that O-line. We're going to have to beef up that O-line at some point. Our rookie quarterback does not have much time to do anything here. It's not really helping him out. Looking for Conklin, and again, that is just overthrown. Probably wasn't going to catch it anyway, so it's now 4th and down. We need this one. We're trying to pick it up this time. Drops back. Looking for B. And we connect with him for the big first down, keeping the drive alive. 1st and 10 at around midfield. Drop back, looking for X, connected. It's more yards after the catch for Garrett Wilson as he's out of bounds around the 20-yard line. Very important to get some points on the board here as the Dolphins do get the ball after halftime as well. Need to make something happen here. And we're hit again before we can find the open man. This is not good for us if we cannot have time to look for the open man. Calling a rushing play here for Breece Hall. Up the middle. Finds a hole and he gets through for the touchdown as we reclaim the lead in this ball game. Although the Dolphins do go down and respond with the field goal, cutting our lead to just 1. Now, despite us having a lead, we do need to make something happen here. We drop back, quarterback's back in the game, and we cannot connect with Breece Hall. Pressured again. He's getting pressured almost every time. There's another look at how few draft picks we had due to trading up to take our generational talent quarterback. He drops back, looks, and he finds Garrett Wilson for the first down. Could not see who that was at first. Get hyped, Garrett Wilson. Big first down. Running the stretch to Brees Hall. He gets a nice pickup of about 6 yards. You can never overstate how important it is to get your running back involved in the game. You need a run game to be able to win. You can rarely win by passing every time. Brees Hall again with a nice run, picking up the first down. Had a rough start to the season, but he's started to sort of pick it back up now. Rudolph, the play action, looking, and he hits Garrett Wilson, and he gets more yards, getting down to about the 15-yard line. And that takes us into the 2-minute warning. Up by 1. Trying to put some more points on the board, extend our lead. Audibling. He hits Brees Hall, and he picks up maybe a yard or 2 on that play. Time keeps ticking here. Rudolph takes a snap, rolls out, tries to hit X, but that's intercepted. What a play by the DB, but also just a terrible read by me. It's not on our quarterback. Got to make better plays than that. And of course, the Dolphins do score a touchdown, and I think my recording skipped for 1, but they did also score again after that. So we're now down by 2 scores in the third quarter as we get the completion to Conklin. Just how quickly this game turned on its head. We were up by a few. Now we're trailing in a... How did he hang on to that? Mecole Hardman, what a play. What a play by Mecole Hardman. Now working in enemy territory about the 30-yard line. Dropping back. And we hit Garrett Wilson. Nice first down there. You need to keep moving this ball if you want to have a chance to come back in this game. Dolphins are a dangerous team offensively and defensively. You drop back, and that's another bad read by me. I don't know what I was looking at when I threw that. Don't think he was open there. That one's on me. Gonna have to play more cautiously if I want to win future games. This one practically out of reach now because of my poor decision making. And what started as such a promising franchise has now quickly become a 1-1 franchise after a struggle in Game 2 in Miami. Gonna try to get some points on the board, make it look a little better, maybe get our quarterback some stats. Looking, and we overthrow him there under pressure. Under pressure almost every time in this franchise. We need to do something about that O-line soon. When? I'm not sure. Looking for B on the drag. We connect Mecole Hardman for a nice pickup. Pick up the pace if we want to have even a glimmer of hope, but I think all that is out the window now. Looking deep, and that is overthrown again. He is a rookie, but at some point we would hope to see those passes be a little more accurate. Gotta give him a little grace for now. As the season progresses, he should improve, as most rookies do. Dropping back, looking for Y, and he just misses him again. Gotta have those in the future, even though it's not really important now to have that catch as much. Dropping back once again, looking, throws and completes on the sideline to Allen Lazard for the first down. 2.5 minutes and some change left to try to make something happen here. Short of a miracle, this game is probably over. Probably looking at 1-1 here. He throws and he hits for the touchdown. CJ Uzomah. Nice play there. 21-33. Now 40 seconds, we need 2 scores. We have to score super quick to make something happen here. We're still going to try, though. Never give up in this franchise. We're dropping back, looking for B and another good play made by Jalen Ramsey. He's been locking us up all day whenever we've thrown at him. Each play is time wasted off the clock that further ruins our chances of coming back as we're throwing out of a sack again. It's another play we lose there. This comeback is seeming less and less probable as we go. As you can see, we took a pretty big L there. Gotta make some better decisions next time. But let's get into this game against the Bills, as it's a tough team to bounce back against, but we've got to try. We start off down 7-0, and we're handing off to Breece Hall, who gets a nice pickup of about 7 to start our first drive on offense. Pretty nice play there to start it. Offensive possession. Now we're dropping back. We're looking, and that is thrown short. Again, we're throwing out of a sack. Not a lot of time to work here. Maybe we should have kept some of those picks and drafted some offensive linemen. But at the end of the day, it remains to be seen if it was worth it for this quarterback, who I still think can be potentially the best quarterback in the NFL. But not really showing it there, as that is also overthrown. We've seen too many of those to count in the first few games. Despite him currently leading the NFL in passing yards and passing touchdowns at the moment. Part of it has been because of our running back struggles, as that is a nice completion in a tight window. But if our running backs can't get working, we're going to have to keep airing it out as much as possible with this rookie quarterback, which might not be as good for us. As we're throwing it on a screen to Garrett Wilson. 6 yards in that play. Garrett Wilson is also leading the league in receiving yards at this point, so our offense, passing-wise, is doing pretty good. Breece Hall has been struggling, mostly because of our offensive line. It's not been giving him much help to make stuff happen. Looking for A there, and we are unable to haul it in. Maybe if I freeform that, I can fit it in there, but that's a tough play to ask of a rookie. We're running up the middle here, and we find the hole for the first down and some more. Nice gain, getting over the 50-yard line for Breece Hall. Fresh set of downs, working in the Buffalo Bills territory. And we hit X, Garrett Wilson over the middle. Nice chunk of about 15-20 yards there, trying to tie this dangerous Buffalo Bills offense. You can never let a game get away from you early against the Buffalo Bills. We've seen what Josh Allen can do. He has a lead as we find Mecole Hardman open. Touchdown, Mecole Hardman. What a play. Perfect execution as we now tie the game, and our defense manages to get a stop on top of that. What a great series. That is what we needed in this position. Breece Hall makes a nice move on the defender and picks up 6 yards. He's shown bright spots this season, but it has not been one of his better seasons rushing yardage-wise. He's on the lower end of starting running backs in the NFL as far as yards go. But he also has not got a lot of touches since he's been stuffed most of these games. He's not had a lot of room to work. Evidence there, as you saw a hole, but it closed up quickly. Didn't have an opportunity to make much happen there. Play action, fakes to Hall, looks for X, and what a catch by Garrett Wilson. He's having a great season, partially thanks to us airing the ball out to him 70 times a game. But no matter that, he is still statistically the best receiver in the NFL through the first 2.5 weeks. As we find him again, he's hitting a little dance there. I'd be happy to if I was the leading receiver in the NFL. As Tyler Conklin goes down for the time being, we yet to see how that injury will affect us or how bad the injury is. But he has been playing pretty good this season. As the same play, we find Mecole Hardman again for another touchdown for Mecole Hardman. What a play again. Quite reminiscent of that other play in the same half, but Mecole Hardman ends it the same with his second touchdown in just the first half of this game. As Breece Hall has a shot, but he cannot make Russo miss. Russo will be able to stop him for just a 1 yard gain, which looked like could have been a 10+ yard gain. So we try to extend our lead more. That's just another terrible read by me. I can't believe I decided to throw that. As the Bills now take over in our territory and we'll get an opportunity to tie it. But we do hold them to 3, so we maintain our lead for now. We have 2 minutes and 30 seconds before halftime to put some more points on the board as we make it into the window to Mecole Hardman with a secure catch, not trying to drop the ball. New set of downs. That takes us to the 2-minute warning. Got some time to make something happen. Can we have a nice drive and get some points on the board and put some pressure on Buffalo and Josh Allen? Dropping back, looking for A, and we connect. Mecole Hardman also having a great season, slightly behind Garrett Wilson statistically, but he is having a huge day. So we look for A over the top. Mecole Hardman again. It's his third touchdown of the day. Mecole Hardman is having the game of his life right now. They are almost certainly going to test him at halftime, and he may be suspended based on how he is performing right now. I would probably test him too. And Mecole Hardman with another catch after the turnover, getting another shot at more points before halftime. And this game is starting to get away from Josh Allen and Buffalo. If another touchdown could make this game almost impossible. As Allen Lazard gets free for the touchdown and gets the feet in bounds. Now 28-10, and we're getting the ball after halftime. This is some way to bounce back after a horrible performance against the Miami Dolphins, a division opponent, but able to come back as Breece Hall gets a nice pickup of 5 yards on that play. Up by 18 here with a half left. Just got to play some conservative football, not turn the ball over like I have done in the past. Now, I don't have much footage on this channel, but as you can tell, sometimes I make the worst reads of anyone who's ever played Madden. But as of right now, it's not hurting us too much in this game. Definitely did in the Miami game, as we cannot reel that one and bring us to 4th down. And we're going to try to possess the ball as much as we can. So we're going to go for it in hopes to get the 1st down and burn some more clock. Takes a snap, and we have a man open, but we have no time to get it off. So we turn it over on downs. But we get a quick 3-and-out on the Buffalo Bills. That is exactly what we needed to stay in control of this game. Probably going to put it away now. We cannot bring that one in. As good of a game as he's having, I don't know if anyone could catch that. He got blasted over the middle. Takes a snap, looks, he finds Uzama for the big pickup across midfield. At this point, the game is seeming out of reach for the Bills, but we are still going to keep our foot on the gas pedal to prove a message, seeing as the Bills are a division opponent. Get a tough pickup of 1 yard there, trying to get it out along the sideline. 2nd down and 9. Takes a snap, looks, he finds Conklin for the touchdown, and this game might just be over. It's looking like we're probably going to be 2-1, and what a way to bounce back. Beating the very good Buffalo Bills by 25 points, and we have a chance to make it more with a minute left in the 3rd. And that one gets away from him as he overthrows him. got to give them more of a chance to come down with it than that. We're dropping back again, though, trying to get our quarterback some more stats as we hit the drag to Lazard for the first down. What an offensive performance today. Mecole Hardman, Rudolph, even our tight ends have gotten a lot of yards, as well as Garrett Wilson. Can't forget Garrett Wilson. Speaking of Garrett Wilson, there he is with a nice catch. Now, that's a catch that might go under the radar, but when you have a guy that can make those catches consistently, it does wonders for a team in Madden franchise. As Breece Hall coughs up the football, not going to matter that much at this point, up 25 with about a quarter left. But the Bills do get another touchdown, and now I might think of playing more conservatively and trying to hold on to the ball more. Careful not to make any mistakes. I lied. I'm just made a mistake again. As you can see, he's running down the sideline, and that's going to be another touchdown for Buffalo. And even though this game should still be over, now I actually have to lock in and try not to make another mistake in this game. Made a bunch of mistakes in the season so far. That last pick six was partially on the quarterback, but I also tried to make an impossible throw that not even Superman could probably make. I'm going to try to run the ball here and hopefully not fumble as Breece Hall finds a nice opening and gets a big pickup and a first down as the clock continues to run. Still holding an 11-point lead. We are still probably going to advance to 2-1 on the season. We're dropping back, and we hit Allen Lazard for another first down. Very good offensive game for us as we look to recover. Breece Hall up the middle, just pick up a few yards. Partially thanks to our first overall quarterback, who we revealed to sadly only be a star dev, and who also looks like Michael Penix, shares his number, and went to the same college. We are sitting at 2-1 to start our franchise. Pretty decent start considering we went 7-10. But if you made it this far, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.